So a lot of you guys might be wondering, is it worth getting a glass mouse pad? And it seems quite ironic because I am shooting this video with a cloth pad. And I'm just going to give you the spoilers in the first 10 seconds. No, it's not worth getting a glass mouse pad. And I'm going to go through why I think this is the case, right? So firstly, I'm going to say one of the common reasons people are saying that you should get a glass mouse pad is because you can increase your skill ceiling, right? And your mouse control means everything. Let me just really debunk this because this is the whole FOMO thing. This is the whole I can min max my gaming skill. This is not the case, right? Firstly, the reason that is because the mice and the mouse skates actually have a much different profile, right? So when you think about cloths, there are so many cloth combinations. There are cloths that have high static or high dynamic or a bit of both. Or on a glass mouse pad, usually that is not the case. And even further accentuated is the type of skates you can have on it. On a glass mouse pad, you are pretty much just limited to dot skates, right? And these dot skates are either control skates or glide skates or quote unquote balance. But those are your three options. Whereas with the PTFE mouse skates that you can get full size tier, you can get dots, you can put a variation of dots as well if you really want to, which you can do on glass as well. But I don't see myself doing something like this on a glass surface with dots at least, right? So as you can see, it's very, very easy to just kind of just choose, okay, I want fast skates, I want control pad, or I want slow skates, fast pad, slow skates, slow pads. Combination is so limitless when you go on cloth, and then even there, how do you even define balance? It's based on the static and the dynamic friction, how smooth the surface feels, how good the glide is, how thick the mouse pad is. Like you can dig your mouse into the mouse mat to kind of give it more control if it's on the soft or extra soft side. There's so much different like this. It's just so many different ways that you can have its playstyle that tailors to you, that allows you to reach your own skill ceiling. Look, I know people are telling you you need to play as slippery as possible, as fast as possible, and then learn the hard way. I don't agree with this. I think that you should find the combination that suits you. And why do I say this? Well, think about it, right? If you drive a car or you drive any vehicle, you're getting assisted by the vehicle. A mouse, skates, the pad is only there to assist you. That's the only thing that matters. I don't know why people are telling you that you need to be driving a car and then feeling every freaking pound slash kilo, whatever your metric is, of the car to turn. No, when you turn your car, the engine is yeah, you get assisted by the engine, the power, whatever it's called, right? Further that analogy, if I'm driving an F1 car in the friggin' LA, London, like any place that is like really, really just famous for lots of traffic, do I really want an F1 car? And furthermore, do I really need it? Is it really going to assist me for my use case? This is what you really need to do. You need to figure out your playstyle. You need to figure out what works for you and then go from there. I don't know why people are telling you that you can't dig your mouse into the mouse pad to have extra control, that you have to be limited to a certain amount of skates, that you have to use glass and then learn mouse control. You can learn mouse control off just fine. This is why I say that the glass mouse pads are not worth it. Now, what is my resume like? Well, basically, I've been using the Razer Atlas for pretty much half a year on and off, and I went full time on the last 2 months using it. And I was using control dots and fast dots. So I had the Obsidian Pros and the Jades, and honestly, towards the end, something in my head just said, please just bring out your cloth pads and use it. And I was just like, wow, this feels so good. Initially, it felt a bit muddy. That's why I had to get the faster skates because I was using freaking Obsidian Pro dots on this and I could feel it digging in. You know, I just like having fast balanced glide for my use case. Why? Because my use case is I like to play a diverse set of aiming styles, right? I'm playing Deadlock, I'm playing Overwatch, I'm playing Marvel Rivals soon. Don't force yourself to be using tools that make no sense. I'm going to say that one more time. These are tools to help you. There is nothing wrong being assisted by your tool. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. If you want to use a mod pad, use a mod pad. I would recommend the control balanced. But if you use a mod pad and you're used to it, just stick with mod pads. If you want to explore a bit more, go a bit more. But don't think you have to force yourself to learn for 2 or 3 months or 1 month or how many other weeks to use a glass mouse pad. Don't jump on the hype. Don't think you're missing out. And for sure, do not trick yourself into thinking you're going to play magically better, because I promise you there is a cloth pad equivalent along with a skate combination that will give you the exact same performance. The only benefits to having a glass mouse pad is it's easier to clean, it's easier to maintain, it's better for pets. You won't develop slow spots, but honestly, if you take care of your mouse pad, you're going to have no slow spots for a long time, right? And I noticed I mentioned that I had the Razer Atlas. I also used the Wallhack 3.0, well, Skypad 3.0. I used the Wallhack 4.0. I also used the Serapad Kin. These are really good mouse pads. What is the point? Like, at some point, you're just never going to be satisfied, right? So this is my advice to you. Find a combination that works for you and stick to it. Honestly, stick to it. Aim train, play the game you main, develop game sense, develop positioning, and develop your aim. And that's all you need to do. Honestly, if you want a mouse pad, it's only because the advantages suit you. I'm not saying no one should get a glass mouse pad, but make sure you're getting it for the right reasons. This video was a lot longer than I thought it would be, but I figured I'd just do a quick rant talking about it, and hopefully I've saved a few people from wasting their time and their money if they're just getting it for the wrong reasons. Anyways, watch her out.